All right, everybody. Fight
We're
Talk
live!
Central. Oh my gosh. We are live. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Fight Talk Central, episode number 9.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we've been gone for a while. We've been busy.
Busy.
Holidays happened. We were both out of town. And then something important happened that somebody's been in training for. Anthony Nicolosi.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm fighting February 18th, the PFL Championship, or the PFL, the Premier Fight League, the Amateur League. I'm going to be fucking people up. I'm going to be running people through cages. I'm going to be bouncing heads off the canvas. What else are you going to want from me? I've been training. Unfortunately, my opponent pulled out just like Tommy Fumbles. Fucking pussy. But you know what? That's okay, because I'll find an opponent, and then I'm going to run through him just like I'm going to run through the rest of the division. And that's all I got to say.
Yes,
because
sir!
I am the Iron Man, and I'm going to blast people through fucking cages. Let's fucking go.
We're really hyped about that. There you go. So yeah, Anthony's going to be fighting, guys, February 18th. Make sure you... Well, I'll post a poster here so you guys can see it, and we'll be posting it on Fight Talk Central, all of our accounts, at Fight Talk Central and everything. So make sure you're tuned in for that.
Are you looking at that camera? By the way, we have two cameras.
Oh, yeah, we have a real camera now.
I was looking at that camera the whole time I was saying everything, so it might look a little awkward. But I'm also looking at this camera.
So I'm pointing at these people. You're our real camera now. We have a camera now, so our quality is going to be a lot better. And iPad is on this side, which is what we used to record on. So we're going to be trying to look at both just in case, because we don't know if this can handle the time.
We are flowing.
I know.
We haven't done this in a long time, and we're just flowing.
We're just moving, to be honest. Honestly, we have a lot of stuff that we need to cover, but we're not going to go through the last 2-3 months of fighting. Hopefully you guys, follow ESPN Ringside and you guys got it. But we're going to start with UFC 283. So this was Glover versus Hill. Obviously, amazing one.
Hill.
But before we get to that one, we'll do Burns versus Magny. A fight that should have never happened. Burns ran through Magny, submitted
First round
him.
submission.
He just submitted him. It really, there's not much to talk about. Burns, I don't know why they thought that Magny was going to hold up. Magny's a great fighter. I'll give him that. He's long, probably the longest in his division because he was crazy compared to Burns, but Burns just showed that he was way superior than him. Obviously, coming off the Khamzat fight where he humbled Khamzat. A lot of people thought he won. Some people thought he didn't. But he showed that Khamzat was beatable. And this fight keeps showing that Burns is... Yeah, me too. They're going to meet again eventually. But this fight showed that Burns is amazing. A great fucking fighter, man.
Yeah.
No,
Burns is one of the top dogs in the division, and honestly, he has a bright future ahead of him.
Yeah, Burns, Durinho. You know what Durinho means? His nickname?
No.
Tiny tough guy.
Tiny tough guy.
Tiny tough guy.
He is the tiniest guy in the division.
Yeah.
He was the biggest guy at 155. Because he did fight at 155, but he couldn't make weight, so he went to 170. And, he's beating everyone's ass at 170 except for Usman.
Yeah.
So.
All right. In my opinion, one of the most legendary things that happened in the UFC, Moreno versus Figgy 4.
This wasn't a trilogy fight. It was a
quadrilogy.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's
quadrilogy. Oh, is that what it's called?
That's just what it is.
Oh.
No, but yeah, Brandon Moreno, man. To be honest, in 4 fights, right? They had 4 fights. The first one was a draw. The second one, Moreno submitted him. The third one could have gone either way. And the fourth one, Moreno
dominated the fuck out of him.
I don't know where it came from. I love Brandon Moreno. I think
Brandon Moreno
his come up,
fucking beast.
His story is fucking amazing, and all he showed in this fight was that he is the best guy in that division.
Brandon Moreno really knows what's up.
Yeah.
He knows what hard work is. He came from nothing and now has almost everything. Something. Yeah. He's got that UFC title. He
said he's also not fighting in this division anymore. He's moving up.
He's old, right?
Yeah, man. He's
36. I mean, he's not old.
He's not old,
for the UFC.
But Moreno, for the longest time, Figgy was unbeatable. Everybody was like, this guy's never gonna lose. Moreno came out of nowhere and just ran through. It was 4 fights that you could argue Moreno won all of them. That's something very impressive.
I think he won the third one. I don't think
the third one could have gone either way. I see why they gave it to one, but. And I was really impressed with Moreno striking, man, in this fight. I remember when I saw him in the Kai Kara France fight, I was like, his striking's kind of iffy.
Really?
like-
He fucking knocked him out with the kick straight to the fucking body.
Yeah,
to the
but, like,
sternum.
I saw a little bit of it. I was like, man, Moreno, I don't know. He looks kind of, and then all of a sudden, just kicked. It was a liver shot. A kick, liver shot. And honestly, Moreno, man, looks unbeatable. I don't think anyone can touch him. It's like Volk and, well, 145?
Zombie?
He's going on 155 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Volk versus Zombie. It was like that.
Yeah, it like nobody's touching this guy.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we can't really say much else. Like Moreno, dude, way to go, man. You are the guy. But finally, the last fight of the night.
We had Glover Teixeira versus Jamal Hill.
Glover retired.
Rest in peace, Glover
What
Teixeira.
do you mean rest in peace? Why are you making it sound like he died? No,
Because he retired.
He retired, man.
And
that
that
guy's
crowd
tough.
kind of sucked.
Yeah, they did suck. I
No
hope
offense
they
to
never-
anyone.
No, like no
the Brazilian
disrespect,
crowd.
but I hope they never do a UFC event in Brazil again. God, I hope they don't.
They all left before Glover
They
Teixeira.
started throwing shit at Moreno after he won. When Glover announced his retirement, there was nobody there. They had all left. Like honestly, I hope they never do something there again. In the words of Colby Covington, I'm not gonna say them, but I'm gonna put it here. In the words of Colby Covington, Brazil, you're like, to be honest,
Clip that shit.
yeah, like
Clip it.
like they just like they're not good fans of the UFC. They showed a lot of disrespect. And I
Great
was like,
fighters.
no, yeah,
Fans.
dude. I love Brazilian fighters, but the fans, dude, like, what are you guys doing? Guys gotta be better. But yeah, we're gonna move on from that.
UFC 284.
284, moving one up.
It's coming upon us.
very soon.
It's actually coming up. Wow. It's
Yeah.
January 30th. It's on the 11th.
Something like that, like the 14th or something. No, 14th is
That's
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so it's the 11th.
Yeah, something like that. Go
Wow.
check right now. UFC
That's close.
284.
There you go.
All right, well, he looks for that. So that's obviously Makhachev versus Volkanovski. Let's talk about that really quickly.
It's February 11th, yep.
Volk has never fought at this weight. And he's fighting arguably the best guy in the division right now, Islam Makhachev.
Who doesn't have Khabib?
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah, Khabib retired.
Khabib retired.
Khabib is not going to be in his corner, but this guy really gives me a Khabib vibe. Like, I see him,
he
like,
coached.
who's going to beat
Honestly,
him?
I was rewatching the Khabib versus Conor McGregor. Islam was in Khabib's corner.
Yeah. Yeah, they've always been like that, but I'm going to... Man, when he beat Charles, I was really, really surprised. Did you see, actually, we didn't write this down, Charles kind of implied that he was injured for that fight
Really?
without saying anything. He was just, because he's like one of those guys, like he doesn't like to make excuses or anything.
Yeah.
He said, I don't like to make excuses, like, let's just say, like, I wasn't 100% for that fight. Islam was the better fighter. That's all he said. But everybody was like, oh, he's saying he was injured. So everybody was kind
Interesting.
of confused.
A lot of fighters like to hide that they're
Yeah,
injured.
it's because if not, they
They don't make money.
lose title shots and stuff. Exactly. And we all know that fighters don't get paid enough, so they got to fight whenever they can.
Yeah.
And
Till
But-
Jake Paul.
I learned something very interesting recently. Alexander Volkanovski, when he played rugby, played the same position as Tai Tuivasa.
Tai Tuivasa played rugby. Wow.
And one is a heavyweight. The other one's obviously fighting at 155. So Volk is obviously going to come in huge. He has I just feel like we're underestimating the fact that, Volkanovski is number one pound for pound for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
People are kind of seeing this as a run over, but I think Volkanovski's going to win.
I think Volkanovski also wins.
Maybe it's out of hate for seeing Makhachev and Khabib always winning, but I don't know. I feel like Volk is just gonna pull this out of somewhere, man.
I think. I honestly think Alexander Volkanovski will win by decision.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
I think he will get taken down. I don't think he will get submitted. I also don't think he'll be down for long. I believe that Alexander Volkanovski has the better striking than Islam Makhachev.
I think Volkanovski's top 3 in striking in the UFC. To be honest with you,
I think he takes this fight 3-2, wins the lightweight championship, has both belts.
double champ.
And I don't think they should do it another time after that because Volkanovski bumped up.
Yeah.
I
think that Volk has. I think first of all, Volkanovski's a dog for taking this fight because I know a lot of people we're probably trying to duck this moment coming in, but we're talking about the first time ever number 1 pound for pound going against number 2 pound for pound. This is obviously for the number 1 spot. This is for the number 1 pound for pound spot.
It could have happened.
It's for the title. All chips are in. So final prediction. You got Volk?
I got Volk.
I got Volk. That's gonna be quite interesting, but they're both great fighters, so it's gonna be a great time to watch. We never talk about fight nights, but we're gonna talk about a fight night.
Because this was a very interesting topic.
Vera versus Sandhagen. So obviously bantamweight bout.
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on with the bantamweight division?
Sterling originally said he wanted a break, and now they're targeting him versus Cejudo for May. And obviously Vera's fighting Sandhagen now. So where does O'Malley fit into this? What do you think is next for Sean O'Malley?
I think O'Malley waits until this fight happens. If this fight does happen, I say O'Malley gets right away. I think O'Malley gets the title shot right away as soon as something happens.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they would do a Cejudo and O'Malley.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did a Sterling and O'Malley and then waited for Cejudo.
Honestly, anybody here could fight anybody and it'd be a good title fight. But you kind of got to feel for O'Malley, man. He beat the number 1 guy in Petr Yan. Cejudo comes out of retirement and gets an immediate title shot. Not even having
Cejudo, like I said in previous podcasts, Cejudo needs to freaking do something. He needs to prove that he can still beat the top guys. Yeah. But he's training John Jones and all that shit.
That's what I'm saying, because obviously Jones is fighting Cyril Gane immediately for a title shot. So,
but that makes sense.
But actually, the difference I'll tell you this. The difference between these two divisions is that nobody in heavyweight right now would have beat Francis Ngannou. I'll tell you that straight up.
You think John Jones? Or should we say
the number 1 guy that could have beat Francis Ngannou was Cyril Gane, and Cyril Gane got out-wrestled by him.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's what I'm saying. Ngannou was probably the scariest fighter in the entire UFC. John Jones was the only man, I think, that would have had a chance. Or that guy, Sergey Pavlovich, that's coming up. That guy maybe would have had a chance.
That'll be an interesting fight.
Exactly, but obviously he retires, so Jones is going up to heavyweight. He's also arguably the GOAT of MMA. So I see why he gets a title shot.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a very good point.
Henry Cejudo, Sterling O'Malley could beat Sterling, Vera could beat, Sandhagen could beat him. We're talking about a division that's very evenly matched and anybody has a chance at the title.
Yeah.
And so Cejudo, I think, maybe Cejudo should have been the fight night. Maybe he should fight O'Malley. But
here's the thing. Sterling's a grappler.
Yeah, and he's a great
wrestler.
Fighter. Yeah.
Right? So I think you're going to have a straight-up striking match to see who's the better boxer or a better striker.
I think it's just, I don't know. I think Cejudo versus O'Malley would be a great fight. I don't know. I think we all kind of were caught by surprise with the Sean O'Malley hype train. Everybody was like, oh, he just has followers. He's
the modern-day Conor McGregor.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he beats Petr Yan, who nobody thought was going to happen.
Petr Yan's getting another fight soon.
Yeah, he is getting a fight. But I also heard that he feels like the UFC doesn't have his back, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's out after this fight.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, so
especially
that division,
if he loses his fight, he's done. Yeah. He's going somewhere else.
Yeah. But we'll see, man. Bantamweight, that division is very interesting. So, and also because nothing's confirmed. All we have is Vera versus Sandhagen, and that fight really doesn't do anything for the division. Whoever wins, it kind of just stays the same.
It's mainly just Sandhagen defending a spot in the rankings.
Vera wins, he's kind of in the same exact place he was before.
I don't think Vera wins, though.
If Sandhagen wins, though, he is also in the conversation for the title shot.
Sandhagen's good, man.
He is really good.
He's really good. I've seen him fight the past few times. He's very exciting.
He is very exciting. I love him as a fighter. But, yeah, and then we just finished talking about Jones versus Cyril Gane. John Jones is finally back.
He's back.
Finally back.
And he's bigger than ever. A little fat fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I guess big fat fuck.
I found it amazing that it took this long.
Yeah.
And that we're never getting the
I think he was in
fight.
I believe the reason why it took him so long was because Ngannou, he left the UFC because of, what was it, fighter pay?
he basically asked for a lot of demands. He was going to become the highest paid heavyweight ever. But he wanted to be able to have. He thought that they should be able to have cage-side sponsors, healthcare, a bunch of stuff, and the UFC just didn't want to make those demands.
And I feel like John Jones was along that route, but he was like, all right, fuck it, heavyweight championship.
Yeah. I said it, though, like in our second, third, I don't even remember what podcast that nobody's talking about Cyril Gane versus John Jones. That I thought it'd be a great fight. And look at it now. I spoke
John Jones is going to kill Cyril Gane.
Look, man, you'd be surprised. Cyril Gane is the biggest fighter that John Jones has ever faced.
He's also light on his feet.
Yeah, he's also good on the ground.
I think John Jones can just easily wrestle him down and then just...
Also, the man that John Jones had his hardest fight against, Cyril Gane beat him with, like, ease. I forgot who it was, but it was, like, he, like, whooped him.
Let's look that up.
Yeah, we will. But that's not me saying anything. John Jones is going to win. John Jones is the fucking... Also, cage rust, you have to consider that.
True.
But
last time we saw John Jones, he was off for easily like 2 to 3 years, something like that. And he didn't even look like he had ring rust.
I'll tell you
or
this.
octagon rust.
From Fight Talk Central to you, never put your money against John Jones.
Yeah, honestly.
In fact, if somehow John Jones is the underdog in this fight, put your money on it. Because John Jones is honestly
100%.
Is gonna become the top dog in the heavyweight division. Maybe if it's not now, if he loses this fight somehow, not now, but he will. Did you see I saw a video from the other day? You know what he said? I think God made me to be an undefeated fighter. It's not in me to lose.
John Jones?
If I heard somebody say that before a fight, I'd pull out on the spot. You know what? You're good. You're good. You win. You're gonna have it. And in fact, I'd forfeit.
John Jones literally, technically has one loss. But like,
have you seen the video of the loss?
I'm
going to put a little compilation of the loss here so you guys can see how he lost.
Yeah, so it's stupid. Like, he didn't even lose.
It was a Peter Yan moment. It was like an illegal knee or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it didn't seem as bad.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't think it did.
I mean, it was your only way of beating John Jones. But, yeah, okay. One more. UFC 286. Edwards versus Usman 2. 3. It's a trilogy.
2 more topics of UFC.
No, I'm saying next, like one more.
Oh.
Like from 285 to 286. Yeah.
Edwards versus Kamaru Usman. Leon Edwards versus Kamaru Usman.
Number 3, trilogy fight. Who's got it?
I think Kamaru Usman pulls through. I know it's in England. He'll probably be the underdog, or he might even be the underdog.
No, I don't think Usman is the underdog at all. But he's definitely going to take this fight to the ground the entire time.
I guarantee he's trying to up his jiu-jitsu and everything. And I think Edwards might be trying to do a little bit of grappling.
But I think it's going to be a great fight. Leon Edwards recently has been a great fighter. He looks way better than he ever has.
You know what? Usman's got to work on everything. Every fighter still has to work on everything. Because you know what? That moment where you just put your head too low.
And that's the worst part is that
Edwards is a great kickboxer.
Usman got knocked out by something that Edwards' camp saw and trained for, which means that this has been an issue for a long time and they've never improved it. They've never worked to do it. And, I mean, at least it got exposed now. Like, he's going to improve it and probably not do it again. But I think we have a fight on our hands. I think it's going to be the best one of the 3. This fight right here. And then Gaethje versus Fiziev. Dude, I love Rafael.
Is it Fiziev or Fizchev?
Dude, I'm pretty sure it's Fiziev.
We're looking this shit up.
All right, well, while he does that, Gaethje versus Fiziev, it's about time that this division. Cause I'm sick of seeing Chandler fight Poirier or Gaethje, and then it's just been like the same 5 guys over and over again. We're finally seeing someone else. It's time that we let new people, go into this division. Now they're saying Dariush versus Oliveira, maybe. You heard that?
Hey, honestly, just give Michael Chandler Conor McGregor. Put him in the tough.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
Fuck. Put it on the mic. Put it on the mic so I can hear you be wrong.
Rafael Fiziev.
Ha! Told you. Fiziev. But, yeah, man, this division is very exciting. And, it's about time that we see new people in this division. Dariush, Beneil, what do you think?
Honestly, you make Dariush versus Oliveira. It's a great matchup.
I saw that they were making Oliveira the underdog in that fight.
There's no way he's the underdog.
I'm sick of everybody always puts Oliveira as the underdog. It's like free money at this point.
Beneil Dariush is very, very underrated.
No, he definitely is, but we're talking about Charles Oliveira. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just a huge Oliveira fan. Like, I don't understand. Like, they've made him the underdog.
I could see.
In the
You
last
know what?
4
Honestly,
fights.
I could see. Oh, I'm blanking out. I just blanked out.
You could see Oliveira being the underdog.
I can. Oh yeah. I can see Oliveira be the underdog.
I just don't. I don't understand it. Like, they're always counting out the guy, man.
You know, Beneil Dariush is very. He's. How do I say it? I don't want to say he's unique, different, but his style is weird. You know. I get it.
Anthony, dude.
I get it. Like why? But I just don't. I don't think anyone's jiu-jitsu except for Islam Makhachev is enough for Oliveira.
I mean, it wasn't even.
And you know, Oliveira,
Makhachev's like
he hits like a truck.
wrestling.
The only thing how I see Oliveira losing this is either a very close
I'll tell you this:
decision or
Oliveira
a
does
knockout.
not really have a chin. He doesn't have a chin, dude.
He doesn't, but you know what? No one wants to go to the ground because of his jiu-jitsu.
That's the point.
So he just gets up. He's like, okay, I'm good.
All right,
to
let's
fight
keep
now.
going. And then he has like some sneaky power in that hand, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Justin Gaethje, he says, oh, yeah, Charles Oliveira has probably the hardest hands I've ever been hit with.
Chandler said the same thing, that he has some sneaky pop. So yeah, man, I want to see Oliveira come back. Honestly, he's earned himself a break though. He fought a lot last year.
He did a great job.
But yeah. So we're moving on from that. Oh my God, this is probably Fight Talk Central's favorite topic to talk about. UFC 287, Truman to be here in Miami, so we're gonna try to get in there.
UFC let us in.
Pereira versus Adesanya 2. Technically 4, but 2 in the UFC. I'm gonna ask you this again. Who do you got?
Who do you think I got?
Now say it. I want you to say it again so I can clip it when he loses again.
Fight Talk Central. Israel Adesanya is going to win by unanimous decision.
Oh my God, dude.
The
Go
style-
Peloton! Like, oh my God, dude. Do you understand that? The last fight, Izzy had all the confidence. He's the champ. He's been in the octagon way longer. And he still lost. He still lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anthony Nicolosi,
They know your name.
and I would like to inform you that Israel Adesanya will beat Alex Pereira
I'll tell you this, though.
by unanimous decision.
I'll tell you this, though. I'll tell you this.
And Enrique will be very sad.
I'm not
When
going to be
he loses.
sad. My guys beat yours like 3 times.
It's the comeback.
Do you want to know something? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The only way Izzy beats Alex Pereira is by doing his little calf kicks and running around the octagon and being like, oh.
Well, Pereira almost got knocked the last fight, so honestly, I could see him doing it by knockout.
Who
in
do
the
you
first
think is a
round,
better
second
striker?
round.
Who's a better striker? Dude,
Israel
please.
Adesanya.
Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? You're gonna tell me that
You're gonna tell me
you're gonna tell me that Izzy's a better
lucky
striker than
freaking-
Pereira?
special hook that Pereira has.
In 3 different
When-
sports he beat him.
when-
What do you say? A better striker?
Every round, Pereira was getting killed.
Killed is not the word to put forward out there.
He was
buddy.
getting beat.
Buddy, but
4 to
who
1.
won? Who's the champ? And he's gonna get caught again.
He won't get caught.
And again. And again. Every fighter has a kryptonite. Every fighter has one fighter in this world that they're gonna lose to. Some get discovered, some don't. There's probably a UFC fighter out there that you're their kryptonite, that they'll never be able to beat you. And there's probably someone in the world that can
There
beat
is
you
one
and
in the
you'll never
wrestling world.
beat.
I won't say his name, but I am his daddy.
Okay, well,
I beat
sure.
the fuck out of him every time.
All
It
right.
was hilarious.
Izzy's is Peloton. And I love Izzy. He's a great fucking fighter, but you're not going to sit there and tell me that Pereira's not better. He could win this fight, and he's still not better. Adesanya's not better than Pereira. This guy came in 7 fights in the octagon, said, fuck it, balls to the wall, and knocked him the fuck out. Nobody had beat Izzy to that point. I mean, one person had.
Adesanya will either win by knockout or decision.
Oh my
Honestly, you know
fucking-
what? I can't really mix it up, so You know, fuck it. I'm gonna go knockout, second round.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. My God, when you see Poaton's knee come from the depths of hell and connect on Izzy's chin, we'll talk about it. Don't worry.
I'm not
And I'm
talking
saying,
about the hook anymore.
no, it's gonna be a knee this time. He's gonna hit him with the hook. Izzy's gonna come down, and then you're just gonna see, and you're just gonna hear, and you're just gonna see, knockout on the ground. That's all you're gonna hear. The crowd's gonna go silent. You're just gonna hear a little, so they can hear it too.
Trying to make that noise.
No, I'm trying to make like a thud.
No,
It's
honestly,
not gonna clap.
I think that's what's gonna happen to Poaton in the second round.
Really, you think Poaton's
It's
gonna
gonna happen at exactly 2 minutes and 32 seconds.
You think Poaton's gonna win though?
No.
You just said Poaton second round.
Oh, sorry. I decided the second round.
God, Jesus. The only way Izzy wins is decision. That's what I think. Maybe he'll surprise me. Who knows? But whatever.
But it may be in Miami. That's something to look forward to.
Oh my God, if we're there and I just see it happen, I'm gonna be so excited to make fun of you. And like, what can you even say? Like, if Izzy wins, like, what are you gonna say? Oh, I beat him once. Like, you can't even say anything. Oh, do you think if Izzy wins, they have a trilogy? Like, they go for a third?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only fair.
It's only fair.
And then that one is gonna be, God.
So much.
You know what's
pressure
my
on his
favorite
face.
video? I saw this video the other day where it's like Izzy was talking about Alex Pereira and he was like, this guy's gonna be at like a pub drinking his life away, talking about, oh, I beat that guy one time, trying to get head from a crack hooker. That's what Izzy said about Poaton. And then Poaton took his fucking belt. Damn. Took his belt. Oh my goodness, I would not let that shit fucking slide. You said that much shit just to get a fucking KO, well, TKO'd again? Really? God, I just can't.
Adesanya wins.
Oh, okay.
2
Oh,
minutes,
but
30 seconds.
we haven't even talked about the undercard. Burns versus Masvidal is confirmed for that card now.
Yep.
We've been waiting for this fight to happen.
And Burns is looking for the baddest motherfucker title.
He's looking for the BMF. And I think it's about time. That title
It
has
hasn't
been
been
on the
defended in so long,
in a long
bro.
time.
Put it on the fucking. I was thinking about it. I got low key pissed when
Yeah.
he hasn't put it on the line.
Yeah, and
You're out here jumping Colby Covington, jumping people like.
I'll tell you this though. People
You
are
ain't
talking
no
about
bad
like, oh,
motherfucker.
Masvidal's done this and this. Dude, he lost to Usman and Covington, to number 1 and 2. I wouldn't say he's done. He's still a great fighter. He still has a lot left.
I
in
mean, he
him.
beat the fuck out of Nate Diaz.
Exactly.
You know, but
But
still,
Gilbert Burns, dude, is a different fucking animal. That guy's also.
Jorge Masvidal, man. You know, you need to put that fucking title on the line, dude. For
Yeah.
once, you know, it doesn't have to be this fight. Maybe another fight. You know, and rumor has it that if he's on a losing streak, he might be done.
Yeah.
You know, how much longer can he be losing for? You know.
You know, it'd be cool if McGregor, what am I saying? Masvidal loses, they release him. First fight in the PFL versus Jake Paul. Jake Paul's PFL debut against Masvidal. Jake Paul's gonna fucking die, but it's okay.
Yeah, Jake Paul would die.
Jake Paul, I really don't know who Jake Paul would fight in the PFL.
I don't get the science behind him fighting in an MMA match. You should have just stuck with the whole pay thing.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, you want to fight PFL, you want
Fuck
to fight
it, dude.
MMA.
We'll see. I mean, he
Have
has the
fun.
wrestling experience. He obviously has the striking experience. He was working on his jiu-jitsu the other day. You know, and we all know he picks things up quick because look how he got into boxing.
And he was a wrestler
Yeah,
one day.
exactly. All right, these next two things are going to be fast. Ready? Quick. McGregor coaching. Apparently he's coaching tough. Versus who?
I think he should be coaching against Michael Chandler.
Bang. There you go. We got that shit on the lock. It should be Michael Chandler. It'd be the most electrifying thing. And then, this is just like a little callback if you're a Fight Talk Central fan. I've been saying it since our first podcast. The
He's
fall
been
of
right.
the African Kings is
He's been
coming.
right. Adesanya knocked out. Kamaru Usman knocked out.
And
then
Ngannou's out.
Ngannou's, man.
They've fallen.
Yeah.
I was right. They're gone. I did it. I'm telling you, I just speak shit into existence.
Oh, I'm about to speak that KO into existence.
Yeah, okay, buddy. All right. So that's all we have for MMA and UFC. Dude, that was already 30 minutes. That's how much we've missed. 30 minutes of podcast on those events that we haven't talked about.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. And that's not
God,
even, that's not even the
returned,
tip of the
you know?
iceberg that we've seen.
And polls still haven't changed.
Yeah. He needs to do his punishment. We don't know what he should do. But we're going to figure it out.
For a while.
We were going to do the body shot, but I don't want to do a body shot now when you have a fight coming up.
Body shot won't do anything.
But
If I have
my
a thing
body
on.
shot.
If I have a thing on.
If I give a thing on, you're not going to feel it. That's like if Ryan Garcia's hitting you. All right, whatever. All right, so switching to boxing. Devin Haney versus Lomachenko.
Make
is
that
talked
shit
about,
happen,
but make it
please.
fucking
Boxing,
happen.
you piece of shit sport with whatever
It needs to
fucking
happen.
rounds and championships you have. Freaking make it like the UFC, bro. Have just like 10 weights, one championship. There don't need to be so many fucking championships.
That's what I'm saying. There's way too many
You know,
championships and belts. In
Stop it with the whole fucking,
But I think-
I don't want to face the number one guy. I don't want to face the number two guy. I want to face this guy. Just fucking compete and then you'll make the most money.
They need to have like mandatory shit, dude. Like it should be more like, for example, Haney
K-
versus Lomachenko, Garcia versus Tank is happening.
Caleb Plant is the only one who's fucking been fighting everyone.
Yeah, Caleb Plant's a dog. But like, let's look at this. Like, Haney versus Loma, winner fights the winner of Garcia and Tank. It's that simple. And then the losers fight each other. Like, it's really that simple.
Boom. Yep.
Dude, I could be Dana White. Like, that's so fucking easy. Like, just force him. Like, it's that the issue with like.
I keep looking over here. I need to.
I'm looking over there, so that's good. So we're contrasting views, so that's good. But like, dude, like, it's like the issue with that there's Showtime, Top Rank, The Zone, and then like contracts and money, and there's so many fucking issues. Just fight, dude. Like, this is why, for example, Volkanovski, dude has everything on the line to fight. He doesn't care. He's building a legacy. These guys just care about money, and that's the whole issue. So yeah, that's what it should be. Haney versus Loma, Garcia versus Tank. Winners fight for undisputed after.
You know what? I don't see this on the script that we have right now. Let's talk about Canelo Alvarez real quick. Where the fuck has he been?
Yeah, I haven't heard much about Canelo.
Who's he fighting?
Yeah, I haven't heard. Wow, that's actually facts. I think Canelo should fight the winner of Caleb Plant and Benavidez.
Or he gets a rematch with Bivol.
No, I don't think he should take that. Like, dude, Bivol's huge.
I know.
And he's really good. In fact, I want to see Bivol fight against Beterbiev. Oh my God, it'd be a fucking fight. Bivol by unanimous decision. That's my call on that fight.
I mean, if you beat Canelo, I feel like you can beat anyone. Except for the heavyweights, of course. But
Yeah, but no, dude. Like, I don't know. I feel like Canelo shouldn't take the fight again, especially that Bivol is saying that he would want the fight to be at Canelo's division. He's gonna take your fucking belts, dude. Just don't fight him. Like, I don't do it again. Like, it was honestly like impressive to see you hold up that long and not get knocked down against someone that much bigger than you. But it's not gonna. I don't think you should fight him again, at all. Unless it's like if it's at Canelo's weight and you have a rehydration clause and he can't go that much heavier.
yo, fuck that rehydration clause shit, bro. Fuck that.
Why do you have one that you're so like?
No, bro. I just see it all the time. And
Yeah.
I just think it's bullshit. You know, with the KSI too, some sort of rehydration clause. Like, it literally doesn't allow someone to fully rehydrate.
Yeah, it's gonna fuck with you.
You know,
To
it
be
fucks
honest.
with you, and then you have only a couple hours. Like, I remember when I wrestled, you know, I one time I cut a whole bunch of weight, you know, and then I'm done, and I wrestle 5 hours later, I feel like shit, because I'm not on a proper rehydration plan or something. Or I am, it's just, then I gotta cut that weight again or something.
Yeah.
It's not fun, you know? I feel like everyone should just fuck the rehydration clause. It's like, it's stupid.
I think you just fight people in your fucking division. It's that
Yeah,
simple.
or just fucking don't cut weight. Everyone shouldn't cut weight and just fight.
That's also true. But all right, moving on from that. Tyson Fury should be fighting Usyk. I mean, I haven't heard much about it. I heard that it was like almost finalized. But apparently the super fight with Francis Ngannou for Fury is next. And his demands were 4-ounce gloves.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
4-ounce
Get knocked
gloves.
the fuck out.
Who? Fury?
Yeah, I think he'll get knocked. One punch Ngannou lands, they get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, one punch from Fury and he's knocked the fuck out.
You think?
Yeah, dude. Also, I don't know. They wanted it to be in an octagon with 4-ounce gloves, boxing rules, Mike Tyson reffing.
That's stupid. Just do a regular boxing.
It'd be a super fight, but yeah, I think it should just be a regular boxing match. Speaking of Furies, Fury versus Paul is official for the third time. But
Do you think Tommy Fumbles pulls out?
Oh my God. I hope not. That's all I can say. I really hope not, because that fight's very 50-50.
I think Jake Paul wins by knockout.
I think Jake Paul wins by knockout just because, look at it this way, Fury's only fought 8 rounds, I think, once. Paul has fought, I think, 2-3 times. Well, he's fought 8 rounds more.
6 rounds.
And he's gone all 8. Paul's gone all 8 against somebody like Silva who was pressing the entire time. So I think, weirdly, I can't believe I'm saying this, Jake Paul has more experience. But it's going to be a good fight, obviously. Mike Perry's the backup just in case Tommy Fury pulls out.
Mike Perry, fucking crazy ass dude.
I'll tell you this, I think Mike Perry's a great fighter, but I don't think he would stand much of a chance against like Jake Paul.
Yeah. Other than he is fucking crazy.
Yeah, he is fucking insane. But yeah, no, I mean it'd be a great fight. I want to see Fury versus Paul though. I don't know if you saw the video, but Tyson Fury was with Jake Paul. It really looks like Tyson Fury likes Jake more than Tommy, man.
Yeah. I honestly.
To be honest though, if you put Jake Paul's mindset into Tommy Fury could be like a top prospect, like top boxer. He has crazy reach. He has great physicality for boxing. Have you seen that man's reach? It's long as fuck.
But his punches are light. He goes dunk, dunk.
Yeah, and he's also, I don't know, he just doesn't look like he wants to do it.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, like he has a lot of potential, but like, and there's no reason that him and Jake Paul should be in the same conversation. But I'll tell you this, Jake Paul is a fucking dog. He likes to train all fucking day. His brother Logan said, he's like, do you ever take like a second off? No, he's just constantly training. And he honestly, it's going to be a great fight to watch. It's going to be in Saudi Arabia. So that means we don't have to wait that long. It's going to be early for us.
Oh, yeah.
Like 2-3 o'clock, and we'll be watching. But, yeah, obviously we already talked about Jake Paul in the PFL. We'll see how, we can't really tell you much about it because we don't know anything. We just know he signed the deal to fight. Recently, though, we're staying on the influencer side of things.
Jake Paul in the PFL. We touched on that earlier.
I just finished talking about that. Were you zoned out?
No.
I was just talking about Jake Paul in the PFL.
No,
I was literally just saying Jake Paul in the PFL. We can't really say much about it because we don't have any information. And we just know he signed a deal.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. Wait.
Dude, are you like...
No, it wasn't... We do know a little bit of information.
Yeah, I mean, he's fighting.
He's giving fighters more pay.
Yeah, that and that. But we don't know.
That's what I was going to say. I'm sorry. That's what I was.
And we haven't seen any training footage except for the 2-second clips of him doing jiu-jitsu. But what I was going to say is, influencer side, KSI knocked out Temper. Woohoo, I guess. He was supposed to fight Dylan Dennis. Dennis pulled out.
KSI, your ass. Great documentary, but your ass. You're not going to beat Jake.
I keep thinking, like, people talk about, like, oh, like, Temper's a better opponent than Dennis. But, I don't know. I don't think so. Like, people forget that professional fighters, like, people discredit Woodley and Silva and Dennis, but they're professional fighters who, maybe they don't have the best striking, like, even Askren, but their defense, their head movement, they know how to move, they know how to avoid punches. Temper was standing there, like,
stiff, chin high,
like, you're knocking me out, buddy. And his combo wasn't even that fluid. It was just like, and it just landed. But do you want to know the key reason why I think Jake Paul beats KSI? I want to see this on the Instagram when you clip it. The reason Jake Paul will beat KSI is because KSI always says the final boss for him is Jake Paul. Jake Paul says his goal is to be a world champion fighter. We're talking to a man like KSI, his wall is Jake Paul. Jake Paul doesn't even consider this man. He's beyond him. He's like, he wants to be a champ in the division. And that's why I think he'll win. Because if your goal is to beat one fighter, you're not going to get much done. Like, you never hear someone like Canelo say, oh yeah, my goal is to beat this guy, and then I'm done. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, that's a bad mindset to have. You should just want to be the best at anything you do. So that's why I think Jake Paul's going to win. And also because he's just better. I'm sorry. His talent, his footwork has gotten a lot better. The only thing I see still a little bit wrong with Jake Paul, his footwork needs to get a little bit more smooth, and his defense. But
it takes time, takes progress.
Yeah, defense is you're always gonna that'll always be a thing that you can improve upon. Like a Canelo. Canelo, when he started, his defense was good. Now it's gotten way better. You can always improve on that. And then also speaking of misfits. I'll tell you, I'm not a huge KSI fan. I have things, but Misfits events are entertaining.
They're always fun.
They're always entertaining.
I know I just said KSI's ass, But
Yeah.
one thing I could always give him, like you said,
His Misfits are fucking amazing. They're actually having a. I thought this was stupid.
I don't know how
I
this
love
is gonna
Misfits,
work.
but I don't
I
understand
don't
this.
know.
A tag team match with B-Dave and Pineda. Actually, Pineda, where was that Pineda against KSI? Did you see the fight? Dude, Pineda fucking came in and beat this
against
guy's
B-Dave.
ass. Yeah, he beat his
Yeah.
ass. I was like, who is this guy?
You know, Pineda's a whole beast.
Yeah, dude, he's the go to boxing apparently, and his walkout was insane.
The Undertaker sung some Mexican music. That was fucking
lit.
crazy.
But actually, I'm gonna make an edit for his walkout, his song. Well, stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little funny one. I got some TikTok inspiration. But yeah, the tag team match. What he said, which I think is probably what's gonna happen, is gonna be. What did you say that was gonna be?
It was B-Dave and
Pineda versus two other
Pineda
people. I don't know who they were. But
yeah, it's funny because Pineda beat B-Dave,
yeah.
and now they're being a team.
Yeah. Did you see what B-Dave said when they asked him what did you think of Pineda when you saw him walk out? He said I shit myself. But yeah, what he had said was that it'll probably be like one round one fighter, one round another, which has potential to be really good because it'll like be fresh by the time they go back in.
Right, it's like a Shark
and like the
Tank
big
almost.
thing about Misfits is that the first 2 rounds are entertaining, and then they kind of like get boring because they get all tired. We saw that happen with Slim. Did you see Slim almost lose to some? Like, yeah, Slim,
bro. Like I said from the beginning,
Yeah.
that guy was ass. But like I said from the beginning, Slim, you're ass.
Yeah,
I would
dude,
beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I used to be like, no, Slim is good. He's gonna be good, but yeah, no, I don't think Slim is that good.
You
anymore.
won't beat KSI.
He's actually not gonna fight a light heavyweight.
I honestly think you would fucking lose to Jarvis.
Yeah, I don't think he would be KSI anymore. No, I think though Salt Poppy.
Salt Poppy's lit. He's
Salt
good.
is fucking good.
You know what? I didn't think he was gonna beat Josh Bruckner, but fucking Salt Poppy's footwork,
At the same
his
time, though,
understanding.
Salt
It's
Poppy's
amazing.
very good, but Josh Bruckner is also not as good as they say.
Right. Yeah.
Like
He
people are
was
saying, like,
not-
oh, he'd beat Jake Paul. I don't think he'd beat Jake Paul.
Hell no.
We're not gonna talk about like him beating Jake Paul. Like
But you know, he was an MMA fighter.
who? Josh Bruckner? Yeah, but his striking, like I don't know.
His striking was never
he
good.
looks
He
very
mainly
stiff.
had he mainly had like grappling. I think
He was
I think
very.
mainly had
He looked
grappling.
very stiff. He had potential to be really good, but he just looked very stiff. I think Salt Poppy. I mean, the Jake Paul fight would be cool eventually, but
No,
I think he needs to fight some people first.
I don't
Which
think he
is
should
what
even
I'm
face Jake
saying.
Paul at all.
KSI's next fight should probably be Tyron Woodley. It would make the most sense. I mean, you want Jake Paul, then beat the man Jake Paul beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. People are talking about KSI. Like he beat Swarms and Pineda, who were both fucking trash.
But Pineda got better.
Pineda did get better. I feel like that was always Pineda. He was just scared.
Yeah,
He never
first
had that
time.
spotlight like that.
Yeah,
And then
the jitters.
yeah, and then he beat FaZe Temper. I don't know. Like I just feel like people are really overhyping him right now. He showed he had some power, which is what I said that I wanted to see. I wanted to see that he had some power. But I would want to see him fight someone like Tyron Woodley.
Tyron Woodley, yeah.
I feel like styles make fights, and for KSI, a Woodley fight would be very hard because Woodley's used to like that wild fighting of like MMA and people coming at you with everything, and like he'd be patient and calm in there.
I think
and he'd counter
If you
him very
gave
well.
Woodley another boxing chance now, he would do the best he's ever done.
Yeah, he'd also counter him very well. I think, personally, I think KSI should fight Woodley, which should be announced pretty soon. Like like who else could he fight?
We didn't talk about Logan Paul.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put that here. Today's announcement. I kind of wish we would have filmed tomorrow so we could talk about it, but Logan Paul today posted a video hinting at a UFC fight. It's definitely not going to be a UFC fight. It's probably a Prime endorsement deal.
Yeah.
But that would be kind of messed up because that promo looked very like I'm gonna fight in the UFC. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's also back in the WWE.
Yeah. That was.
You
Did you
know.
see him somersault? I'll put it there. Them somersaulting and colliding in midair.
Ricochet and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Top.
By the time this episode drops, we'll probably know what it was that they announced because it'll probably drop like later on in the week.
I think it's supposed to drop tomorrow or something.
Yeah. The news tomorrow. I'm talking about the episode. Like the episode will probably drop like
Oh, the episode?
Thursday, Friday, possibly,
Something
or
like
Wednesday. Depends when I feel like editing, to be honest. But
I need stuff to edit.
No, yeah, I got you. I'll edit it like tomorrow. But yeah, like I'll put like word bubbles like right here. This was the announcement was. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what that is. And finally, our last topic for the day. We're not really that entertained. Mayweather versus
Floyd Mayweather versus Aaron Chalmers.
The fight I'm excited to see though is can you give me your phone really quickly? Oh, who's calling?
My brother.
Oh, answer. Tell Joe to answer. I'm gonna answer. Hey Joe.
Yeah.
You're on the podcast right now. We're recording, like literally right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Say what's up. That's Joe, guys.
Talk Central, baby.
Wait, talk again. Say it again.
TikTok, their Instagram, go to everything.
Say it again. Say it again. So you're on the mic.
Go like and subscribe on their YouTube channel, Fight Talk Central. Go to their TikTok, their Instagram. Go follow them. Go like all their stuff. Go do it, baby. The best of the game.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
What do you want?
Not to keep grinding. Love what you guys are doing. Get a good fan base.
Yes, sir. We love you, Joe.
Love you guys. Keep it going. Let's
All
go,
right.
baby.
Love you.
Best podcast in the world, baby. Let's go.
All right,
Oh
love
my
you.
God.
Peace.
Peace out, Joe. The fight I'm actually excited to watch. Can you unlock this? Because my phone is holding up the camera. No, let me go on Instagram. So somebody that, well, I don't really know him, but we've talked to him. He's given us a lot of advice. He's given us a lot of advice on our podcast. Yuli, remember him?
Yep.
Yeah. So Ulysses Diaz, he's a bare knuckle fighter. He actually holds the record for the fastest knockout in the history of combat sports in the bare knuckle UFC. He's gonna be fighting a boxing match on the Mayweather versus Aaron Chalmers undercard against Khalis Kareem. So yeah, that's probably the fight we're most excited for. Good luck, Ulysses. Thank you for the help.
Good luck,
Leave him.
brother. Thank you.
Exactly. So we appreciate that. So that's all we have for today. We're glad to be back.
Wait.
Well, I'm sorry. What happened? Oh yeah, that's right.
He
That's
sparred
right.
Jarvis, and Jarvis is now going in some fucking competition. Still hasn't acknowledged me. Jarvis, you're a fucking pussy. You don't want to fight me? Yeah. Look, I'll admit, I saw your fucking thing of you sparring Mayweather. You got fucking toyed around like a pussy. Honestly, any one of us probably would too.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
But, you know,
I get
you're
that.
probably going to be boxing pussies. So, you want real competition? Face me. I'm the real competition, and you know
Yes,
it.
sir.
And I'm
Let's
not
get it,
gonna
boy.
fuck out.
Let's get it. Oh, I'm excited for this. I really hope you fight somebody. But I want to fight on that same card too, though. Yeah, but I don't know who I would fight with. Like, who do I match up well with?
Anyone and everyone.
Literally anyone. I don't give a fuck. You know?
Not afraid.
Don't give me Salt Poppy. I'm a little bit afraid of Salt Poppy.
Dude, I've been facing some southpaws.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we have to release. We're good now? You got your call out? All right, so thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
We're
Welcome back to the Fight
And we'll
Talk
be
Central,
back
baby.
for a while now. So, Fight Talk Central, episode 9. That concludes. Peace.
Peace.